Filled with jealousy, the naysayers pay us for defeat. But we'll make ladders out of obstacles and stepping stones from roadblocks. Leap over the lines to say we won't cross. Build your canyons like they're nothing. Then once it's coming, scale all of the walls you built to hold.
Bichon picks up and they've got a short field. They've got another goal. It's tied up at 12. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here.
Can Lölgen chase that one down? That is a score for Hartlinger Elverkel. Fantastic run by Julia Lölgen.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge.
And we believe that requires knocking down the paywall.
We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch, and we want them to go viral.
When you become a member, you enable us to improve our working relationships with tournament organisers, events and federations.
And you'll help us to produce live stories for Ultimate fans, and to generate new fans with our enhanced content.
We are a group of Ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts, and we want to bring you coverage on a more consistent basis. We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Ciao ragazzi, support the community.
And subscribe Ulti TV. There's lots of the videos, posting, everything. Check it out. They are the best one. Woo!
If you want to grow Ultimate Sport, become a member of Ulti TV.
Regardez Ulti TV. Deviens un membre d'Ulti TV et fais grandir ta communauté.
Top Ulti TV. Dale-me y roginki-me Ultimate vendromene.
Si quieres ayudar a Ulti TV, puedes ser miembro de Ulti TV.
Everyone, follow Ulti.tv on Instagram, on YouTube. They've got everything.
Best content.
Like their pictures if you love free speech. Just do it.
We're counting on you.
Bli medlem på Ulti TV.
Became member of Ulti.tv.
Mamma mia.
Contribue au développement d'Ultimate avec Ulti TV.
Like and subscribe, Ulti TV, the best in the world.
We want to grow Ultimate.
we want to grow Ultimate. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We have our signature style 2-camera setup,
with thousands of hours of experience.
and our crew is globally dispersed to facilitate coverage everywhere around the world. We can also scale back our broadcast with just one elevated camera, or scale up with 2 fields, 2 cameras, and 2 commentators on each.
We work with local teams and we all have the same mission, to grow the sport and bring it to new people by providing live coverage and news stories.
Become a member today on our Patreon page.
And fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories, ideas and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Voilà.
Murphy, and then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! Stevie!
Yes, Colin. Have you signed up to the Multi-TV Patreon yet? No, not yet. Why? Well, you best get on it before London Invite. We've got 16 of the best men's and women's teams from around Europe, and it's the last stop before Worlds, and it's only $3.50 a month. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, I'll get on it later. It's on the right tab for you as well.
You hear it roaring here, folks. This is the Swiss Championships. I'm your host, Corey Sostre, along here with Florian Kaiser, and we're getting another game in, and we have a good one lined up for you. We have PlatZHirsch versus the Crazy Dogs, and as we saw earlier today, the Crazy Dogs on our stream had pulled out a game earlier against the Flying Saucers, but let's see if they can pull one out against PlatZHirsch. Both teams were energized. They were hyped. Both were ready to go. I mean, it was exciting to see. You could just see like both huddles just bringing the intensity, and this is what you want in the quarterfinals right here. It's going to be amazing. I'm super excited. As we see here too, intensity going. It looks like the Crazy Dogs are going to come out on 0 first. And we're off with the pole coming from outer space back in. Is it in? Nope, it is not in. That's an all. What a way to start the game, huh? And here we go. Crazy Dogs walking it up the field. They got a ways to go. Now we can see kind of just a little bit of talk about where the disc actually went out in. Looks like the Crazy Dogs are saying it went up a little earlier. And it looks like they've won that discussion. And that's great field position for the Crazy Dogs. And it's a layout D2. That was insane. Wow. PlatZHirsch just getting it started. What a way to start that, boy. I mean, we still got plenty of ways to go, but after a turn like that with a bad pull, you get a layout D. That's nothing wrong with that. PlatZHirsch moosh it up the field. Looking to throw it back. Progressing it. Schroden throws it deep. And is that a bookends? That is a bookends right there for PlatZHirsch. And you can see they're thrilled. That was amazing. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a point to start off the game. What a way to get hyped. And right here, Sogden just throwing it deep, airing it to space, and that's bookends. For number 55, it doesn't look like he has a name on the jersey. You try to pull up these rosters too. Man, what a day. What a life. What a tournament. And as we've seen from earlier too, Crazy Dogs are not ones to kind of back down for the challenge. They look out to bring the intensity as well too. Even after that break, we can count on them kind of returning it, maybe having an answer of their own, something epic. We are excited here. And that pull number 2 is pull out. You see the Crazy Dogs bringing it up to the brick. With an interesting look too, a little bit, they're trying to 2 on the mark. Leaves opens for the Crazy Dogs. Still waiting for a mark here, and there's a pick call. I think that's the second pick of the day, maybe the first pick. Interesting. Crazy Dog's looking. Ooh, you can see he wants the throw. Throws it back to the handler, number 64. Still continuing to throw. Throws it up line. Crossway half field, Crazy Dogs are. They're looking. Right on the sideline. Options going back. Number 50 with the disc. Throws it to 47. He's waiting. Still no mark. Crazy Dogs are looking to punch it in the red zone now. Oh, and you can see PlatZHirsch just waiting for that layout, but it doesn't matter. Crazy Dogs score, and that's a way to hold. That's a way to answer. It's 1-1 here. And this one looks like it's going to be a tight one, guys. We see here both lines getting ready, giving some words of advice, some strategies. Crazy Dogs looking to get that break back. PlatZHirsch, first time on offense, seeing if maybe they can come out and get a hold of themselves. As we see here in our quarterfinals matchup in the open division, Zurich Ultimate PlatZHirsch versus the Crazy Dogs. They chuck it deep. It's coming down. PlatZHirsch getting it across midfield. Cutting it close right there. But the facilitation is just effortless. They're flowing down the field. This is exciting to watch. As they're in their end zone, waiting to punch it in. Oh, and a miscommunication between both teams. And Crazy Dogs looking to see if they can capitalize on this turn. Crazy Dogs watching, looking. Throw up line. They make it past halfway. Wind's really picking up here too. You can hear it in the headphones, but I don't think you can hear it at home. Oh, close layout, but not enough. Crazy Dogs right there looking to capitalize on the break. Moving across the field as well too. Pick called, as we see. Dogs looking inside, right on the goal line, seeing if they can punch their ticket. Surveying, both teams getting real close to each other, getting contact in there. Oh, looks like the wind just picked that one up a little bit out of the reach, and he chucks it deep. But ain't nobody getting that. That's going right out of bounds. But you're never mad at that. It's a nice opportunity to get the defense to work it up, because now the Crazy Dogs have to go all the way back up to get that. As we see here, walking up. They haven't even reached the disc yet. It's at the back of the net. As you can see in this replay, just the confusion at the goal line right there between two players. And then for the Crazy Dogs, an almost insane layout. And here I'm paired up with Julius Schneider too on the mics. We're getting ready to go. As you can see here, this is insane. Crazy Dogs got about halfway there, continuing to flow. Again, still wind is picking up here. They're working, they're facilitating. PlatZHirsch just bringing them back too, kind of pushing them back a little bit. Crazy Dog throws it deep. Just a little bit. Not too, you know, it was kind of close there, right, Julian?
Good at work.
So here we go now. PlatZHirsch walking to the disc, starting in not ideal field position for them, but I mean, they'll make it work. You can see that they got deep throws. They can get unders too, and they can throw to space. As we see here, moving up the lines. When it's another deep shot, and it's a successful deep shot, and it's a sky! Whoa!
Nice catch.
I think nice, it's a beautiful word to say. It was, oh my goodness. You got up, we got to have a replay of that. That was amazing. But yeah, PlatZHirsch going up 2-1. Insane right there. Julie, what did you think about that? Like, it's just, mind-boggling.
I thought he got it. Well, I'm cheering for Crazy Dogs, of course. That's our boys.
Our boys? You got a little allegiance there? You got some skin in the game? All right. We'll take it there. As we can see there, oh my goodness. They got up. And even then, the Crazy Dogs just...
Oh, we missed the replay now.
We missed a little bit, but we got to see it live, so that might even be better, some would say. But oh my goodness, the energy this game is bringing so far, this is amazing. We're having fun out here.
I think those teams, they've played each other 2 times already this season. So this is it's already heated up a bit. That's why the energy is...
And that's good for us streaming here too.
Yes.
I mean, especially with that team, you can see kind of them playing against each other so much. They already know what they got to bring to the table. But you can never do it at the Swiss Championships, though, you know? It's a different environment here, baby. As you see Crazy Dogs trying to bring that dog out and them shooting it deep.
Yeah.
And it's just down in the turf.
Let's go.
And now it's an opportunity again for PlatZHirsch to see if they can get a break here to go up 3-1, or if the Crazy Dogs might have a different agenda for them and see if they can go up 2-2. PlatZHirsch here in Cali territory. That's a good throw right there. It's close. We're 34 with some fakes, throwing it in. Across the field, good find.
Nice inside.
And PlatZHirsch moving it up. Trying to get to that halfway line. So you see Sogden throws it deep again, but it's a little too high right there. I guess the wind kind of took a little advantage. It looked like it was just out of reach. But your boys, the Crazy Dogs, have another opportunity to see what they can do. The Crazy Dogs here are looking to see if they can hold 2-2. Right here. PlatZHirsch playing some good defense, trying to force a turn, maybe some questionable throws. Oh, that was a close bid, but just out of reach. And the Crazy Dogs throw it, and it's to the back cone, and it's curling, and it's a catch.
Oh, yes.
And it's a score. That's 2-2.
That's Simon Itman.
Simon Itman, there we go. See? Who's got me? We know. We got it here. So there we go. Crazy Dogs tied up 2-2 now. We're in for a game. It's close. But that's exactly what you want from the Open Division quarterfinals here. Wind's not terribly bad. It's picking up, but it's picking up in, you know, ways that wind picks up, to say the least. But having a ball. As you can see right there, that's a great throw to that back cone-ish to the area, allowing space, having time, just playing pitch and catch.
Clean, quite clean.
So we can see here, the sidelines are hyped too. Both teams getting into the game. PlatZHirsch catching the pull. He's right there, about halfway line.
Nice D, let's go.
Chucks it deep between two defenders, but he knows he can get there, and that's another sky for PlatZHirsch. But it's a foul called.
Retracted foul call.
Retracted, and that's a score. That's 3-2. PlatZHirsch holding there, and that's another sky. I mean, between two defenders like that, wow. But again, not to take away from the Crazy Dogs defense, they're really making them work for these points. Both teams are bringing the energy, the excitement. We already got some triple X, 4X highlights, as we like to call them here in the booth. It doesn't get better than that. So we see here in the highlight. Oh, full extension. As we see here, both teams getting ready for the pull. Crazy Dogs with their hands up. PlatZHirsch pulling it. And it looks like it's pulled out of bounds. You know, we don't like to keep track because I definitely could not pull better. But I think that might be the third pull out of bounds so far, maybe, Julia?
Yeah. Nearly every.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Again,
I think, yeah.
I think this wind's catching up to him.
And also, I think the field is quite narrow, maybe.
Yes, no, I completely agree with you. We, me and Jake were actually talking about it earlier. Yeah, the field's a little bit narrower than usual, but that's all right. Crazy Dogs about halfway. It's, got a little high there. Wind was just getting there. But the Crazy Dogs are unfazed. They're trying to get it past midfield, and they do. They're flowing up the line. Pick called. Again, great communication from the sidelines as well, too. They're really engaged in the game, and that's what you love to see. Here, Crazy Dogs. Hammer time for the score.
Put it on the tall guy.
You really did there. I mean, you can never go wrong. Well, I take that back. You can go wrong with a hammer, but a hammer like that, you can't. It was just nice to see. And to tie up the score 3-3. Even here, too. I mean, wow. I guess, Julia, can you give us a little bit of insight of maybe kind of what to expect from this Crazy Dogs team? Is like you said, you know them pretty well. Just kind of watching their games and everything along these lines. You know, what are the players like? What's the atmosphere like? What to expect?
Well, they had a tough time during the season to have enough players for practice. So they came into the Swiss Champs with not that high, how do you say, expectations. Mm-hmm. But when they start feeling that they can get close to a win, they really want to go for it. So I really hope that they can keep up their minds as well. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's beautifully put too, as you said. It's just like when you get into these kind of predicaments, and the Crazy Dogs back at it too, going for it. What a snag out the air. They're right in the red zone, trying to see if they can punch it in. And they punch it in, and that's a break, 4-3.
That's a break.
Wow, that's a break, 4-3. Crazy Dogs coming out there. As you can see earlier too with PlatZHirsch, the wind just got a hold of the disc to allow for the Crazy Dogs to snag out the air and being chilly within the end zone, as we saw so far this game and then also last game, just converting their breaks, and that's what you need to win Frisbee games.
Another insight, like both of those teams are going to Cincinnati, but not in the male teams, in the mixed teams.
Oh wow!
So it's also fun to see them play now in their male teams.
Yeah, no, it's great. And again, big shout out to all of that happening too. We're excited for Cincinnati, get all the best kind of competition there too. But like we said here, Cincinnati's a month away. We're here now,
yes.
And this is all that matters. And this is a good thing that matters. We're ready to see it. Crazy Dogs are lining up across the field. PlatZHirsch, determined looks on their faces. They're ready to go. And the pull is up, and it's a big pull too, coming OI, landing. PlatZHirsch doesn't have too much difficulty, they get it. They're close to their end zone though, but.
Oh, now they're fired up.
And that's rough. The goal with the catch right there along the end zone for the Crazy Dogs. And we'll get there, cash it to the bank, it gets there. And that's another
break. That's a second break.
Exactly. I mean, goodness gracious, that's 2. 3-5 Crazy Dogs. PlatZHirsch just coming out a little rattled right now. I mean, before they were starting out strong, had some great pokes, had 2 skies, had some layout Ds, but now it just looks like they're kind of figuring what's going on. I mean,
that were 2 rather easy breaks, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely maybe think the wind has a factor in there too, kind of not allowing them just to hold up a little bit more than usual, but that's not to take any away from the Crazy Dogs defense either. They've earned these breaks, and especially with PlatZHirsch kind of having to play that end zone defense as well too. That's not making it easy for them. So it's really interesting to see. Should we just get a replay right here?
Oh yeah.
Great throw, excitement all around. I'm one for the celebrations. I love celebrations. So we see here too, PlatZHirsch, we might have to be asking some questions too, maybe of a timeout, I think. If they can't convert here and they give up another break, that'll be 3 breaks in a row.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I landed out as well, I think.
And as a reminder to everybody watching too, I know it can be a little confusing with the lines, but the lines for us are going to be the yellow lines, not the white lines. It took me a little bit to realize as well too. So we can see the yellow kind of blends in with the pitch really well, but it's going to be the yellow lines for that. PlatZHirsch taking it out the break, looking for options. They're flowing as well too. And Sebastian Goldsmith gets the disc. Oh, it just turns. I thought that was up, but I guess not. I couldn't see it really well. And it's a timeout called. I mean, maybe I told the future there. I don't know. You tell me. But that could be a potential 3rd break for the Crazy Dogs. Yes. What would that mean for them if they got 3 straight breaks against a really good team as well?
But I also think the Crazy Dogs, they're better hunters than when they are in the lead. Mm-hmm. So we will see.
As we saw too earlier, I mean, even beforehand, we saw when they, last game I should say, we saw they were up tremendously and they kept building on their lead and kept building and building and building until it finished out where they kind of had a few mistakes, but I think they might have been trying some things out. But that's kind of what statement wins are made by, is just finishing it out here.
Just keep finishing it,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't take your foot off the gas pedal.
Oh, yeah.
Continuing, and we see them do it here, and let's see if they can punch it. The PlatZHirsch, as you see right here, have a different plan in mind.
Take that time to step
side, Murphy. And then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! DV!
And we're back after the timeout. PlatZHirsch set up.
Disc is in.
Ooh. It's a high throw. Crazy Dogs coming on along the sideline. Back in the red zone again to convert their third break in a row, I should add. PlatZHirsch not allowing. Oh! And they get it turned themselves. As you can see right here.
He smelled that inside. He smelled it.
He was in the perfect position right there. Oh my goodness. As you can see, they're continuing up.
Oh, good marking, good marking.
PlatZHirsch. Oh! An uncontested foul right there.
Yeah.
It looks like a strip call.
Strip call.
Let's go, Bees! Let's go!
And plays continuing. And it's pulled down deep, but just a little too deep for PlatZHirsch. Now they got to see, they give the Crazy Dogs another opportunity, but
is it downwind a bit?
I think so.
I think, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so. So the Crazy Dogs will be playing into the wind. That's a great observation too. So now we can see here, they're back in San Francisco because it's Cal territory. There's got to be somebody out there saying that has a counter of me saying how much it's in Cal territory. I've only been there once. It's pretty cool. But what's about to be pretty cool is this point right here.
It's a long time now for
It
that
is.
point.
It's right here. Crazy Dogs are waiting. It's a good throw. About the brick mark. Wind is picking up here. The flags are twirling. As you can see, this disc is floating a little bit, but it's across the pitch. And it's a foul called. The disc stays with number 57.
There was a stall out call over there.
Oh, it's a stall call. Uncontested stall call, the first one of the day. Wow. It's crazy marking right there. PlatZHirsch getting a stall call. That's great defense, and now they're in close to the brick mark, trying to see if they can get into the red zone position for the score. Oh! Full extension catch by number 49. And it's a score for PlatZHirsch. Get them on the board, 4-5, and that's just what they needed to right the ship and come out after the timeout. Wow, what a point. I mean, that was probably, what, 3 or 4 minutes or so?
Yeah, even longer, I guess.
And that's a grind point is what we like to call them.
There were like 2 or 3 turns, I think.
Yes.
Or even more, yeah.
Yes. So, my goodness, it's just continuing, going. And PlatZHirsch, that's what you needed to right the ship, like I said before. Get back on the board, because you can come back now with a little bit of passion, integrity, anything like that, energy. And what a snag, full extension. Double take. And then just the first of the cone. Pull is up, pull is deep, pull is.
Oh, first pull in.
Yeah, that was, looked like it might have gone out too, but
yeah.
They'll keep it in. The Crazy Dogs working it up. The field, about the brick mark, looking about halfway. Playing some 1-2s. Throws it back. Crazy Dogs halfway at the mark. And that's...
Go for it.
Oh!
Nice bid.
It was a good bid. I actually thought he had that for a second too, but it was just right out of the grasp. See here, PlatZHirsch walking the disc up, passing at the brick, at the chuck, fighting against the wind, but it's cash money. That's 5-5 PlatZHirsch.
That's a 5-5.
And that's a
tie.
Break. They are excited to see that here. It means a lot here. Crazy Dogs passionate as well too. You can see getting close.
Now they need to keep their head up.
Yes, they do. But as we said before too, they have dog in their hearts. You know, they're not going to go down easy, but PlatZHirsch are not going to let them just come rattling back into. This team can play, they can throw, they can lay out. Both teams are exciting to watch. Like you said, they know each other, they have a lot at stake, and it's 5-5 tied with 30 minutes into the game. A different predicament than the first game, I'll say, for the Crazy Dogs too.
Definitely.
Right here, PlatZHirsch throwing it deep for the pull, and you guessed it, it's out.
And another one, starting on the brick.
As my friend, one of my fellow commentators, Deets, if he's watching, would say, another one, DJ Khaled, another one.
Another one.
Crazy Dogs taking it up to the brick mark. PlatZHirsch playing good D. Looking around, Crazy Dogs taking their options, trying not to get stalled out. Great person-to-person defense by PlatZHirsch as well too. Crazy Dogs are exploiting that as well. That is a turn from the Crazy Dogs to allow the PlatZHirsch team to have the disc back on the goal line. Their own goal line, I should add. We're patiently waiting. And it looks like PlatZHirsch comes out into a host stack. While the Crazy Dogs are looking to force up for a little bit and then playing person to person. And the wind takes that one. Crazy Dogs get the turn. Crazy Dogs are surveying the field. Looking. And it's a hammer. And it's a catch.
Yes.
And it's a score.
Second hammer throwing from Basil to Patrick. Also the one there before was a hammer from Basil, number 50 to 47.
And there you go. It seems like they have a connection there with
those
hammers.
Weapon.
It is. Like you said before too, tall guy. So he gets another hammer for a score for the Crazy Dogs, 6-5.
6-5.
And that's a hold. See here, I'm gonna keep mentioning it too. The wind's picking up. Tent's moving a bit. But we got it secure. We got some hooks. Maybe we can see more bombas coming. Shouts out to James Violet in the chat. Oh man. Wow. And that pull is up. And it looks like it is
Oh,
in.
that was in.
That's dunked right in front of our faces, so we saw that, yep. Great pull from the Crazy Dogs to stay in and also get some time right on that sideline. PlatZHirsch faking a pass, trying to make a pass, makes that pass. And it floats a little bit. It's a pick called, it looks like. Number 27, Jack Skelly with the catch. Number 32, Joan Schward with the disc. PlatZHirsch looking for options right now. But it's, oh, he faked me out. It was in power position, but he'll take the nice underneath.
Ooh.
Oh! Full extension grab, it looks like, by number 35, Quinn Begaton. Begaton with the disc. Chucks it deep. La Bamba! For another deep shot from PlatZHirsch for the score.
Noah Kesseli scored that one.
Kesseline there just getting open in the back, looking at his options, catching the disc in the back of the end zone, and it's 6-6. Both teams aren't letting up a bit. Here, just Chuck and concentration to catch that disc. PlatZHirsch for the pull. Maybe we should take a wager if this one stays in, and it's going to stay well in. Crazy Dogs in not so ideal territory, but they've been in here before. And a full extension grab there to keep the disc alive. And they're swinging it. Oh, it faked me with that throw, but it's okay. Lölgen open. Crazy Dogs make it past the halfway mark. Oh! And it's caught and it's scored.
It's a score.
Oh my goodness. The concentration there from the Crazy Dogs as well too. I thought the PlatZHirsch defender I thought he had enough of there just to distract him enough to get the turn.
He just touched it, yeah.
But
he was there.
It was right on that mark, but just not enough that time. And the Crazy Dogs take advantage to get the score 7-6. As we see here, this grab, one is amazing, but two also to keep the drive alive. Some tough defense by PlatZHirsch. Just not tough enough at that point. Just right there. The Crazy Dogs are ready to pull. Got their hands up. PlatZHirsch has their hands up. Pull.
It's up.
And it looks in. And he caught that too. Wow. And it looks like the players are discussing a foul call. Discus with Lorenzo Raminger. Raminger throws it up. Close, but no dice. This plays by. Oh!
Oh.
And it's right there to Bainton, number 35 for the score. It was a close one again. Both teams have had 2 opportunities the past 2 points, either getting a finger on it or just being a finger length away from the disc.
Both were caught, though, by the offense.
Exactly. That ties it up at 7-7 right
7-7.
here. Oh, wow. That's like putting it right in perspective, too, because you just have to be that precise with the throws. You can't have those errors, because if you do, either team's going to punish you.
Yeah, it's so tight. Defense is so close every time.
And honestly, that's a hats off to both teams. As you can see, defenses are tight. They're playing well. They're not making it easy either way. And then the offense is just that spectacular as well, too.
You just don't want to make mistakes.
And probably as a player, too, you know, you don't want to make those mistakes because then you're just like, I don't want that to be me that made that mistake to lead to that. But also, you know, for your team atmosphere and momentum along those lines. See. Going here, looks like a little bit of holding period. It's hot out here, getting some hydration. And as I just got informed by Milan, you know what time it is? It's a Galaxy point. I haven't said that in so long. Shouts out to Vienna, spring break. We're in Galaxy Point territory. This is going to be amazing. Julia, I would ask who you think this one's going to come out for, but I think we know the answer here. But they have
well, you know the answer what I wish for.
Yes, yes. As you can see here, they're in pretty prime position, the Crazy Dogs on O to take the half. But of course, PlatZHirsch is just not going to let them roll over and get the point. They're going to work for it. Right here, we're at the 41st minute of the game. Disc is up. Disc is flying. And it is caught. See here, Crazy Dogs throwing it deep. It's going with them. And it's a catch.
What a catch!
It's a great catch right there.
They're taking half.
I couldn't have said it better. They're taking half. That is amazing right there. Just 2 passes and a deep chuck down the field for the Crazy Dogs to take the half at 8-7. Honestly, too, I mean, that's kind of the tail of the game right now. You know, we've had back and forth, PlatZHirsch going up, the Crazy Dogs matching it, going on a run, being 3-5, PlatZHirsch calling the timeout, getting back level, and now we're at 8-7 at half. What a great half here we have.
It's even on breaks now. Crazy Dogs started on an offense, I think. Yes, offense. So now it's even on breaks.
Exactly. So it's just to see what they can have. And right here, too, we're going to take a little bit of a chill.
Yeah, I'm going to have to leave you, though. I'm going to play semifinals. No. Wait, Dogs against Zurich. Semifinals, girls.
You know,
female, yeah.
We're hoping the best for you. We know you're going to ball out there. Again, thank you for joining. It's been so much fun. But
it's been fun, yeah.
Don't go anywhere else, folks. I'll still be here. You know, by myself.
You're going to find someone.
I'll find some friends. Find some chat friends.
Definitely. Thank you.
As you see right there, that's Julia walking across the field, talking with some Crazy Dog teammates. Wishing them good luck. And we're back here chilling again. An exciting first half from both teams, as we mentioned before. Battling back and forth, coming for the second half. Honestly, as a fan first and then a commentator, I really want to see this. This is going to be exciting. I'm glad you're with us. Shouts out Swiss Federation for this championship tournament. This is awesome. Again, great vibes, great volunteers, great helpers, great audience, everything you could ask for, great weather, great mountains. So cool. We're back at the 45-minute mark. Say that 5 times fast. 45-minute mark. Ready to go. Crazy Dog starting out on defense. PlatZHirsch starting out on offense. Again, as we mentioned before, level on breaks. The disc is up. And it's a great pull. PlatZHirsch have to get it from the front cone. Let's see if they can make it out. Fake pass to make a pass. It looks like it's a travel call. Ayden getting the throw, getting the catch up to Schroden. Schroden back to Ayden. It's another pick called. Just staying with number 49, Paralbing. And it's up. Number 27, Scaly throws it back to Bateson. Bates back to Bing. Bing throws it up. That's in the boundaries as they're looking. See the score. Schroden with the disc. And it's a hammer. And it's a catch. And it's a score by number 32, Jones Schmord. And that ties it 8-8. If you're PlatZHirsch, that's exactly how you want to start the half. Coming out, no trouble, no hiccups, just facilitating the disc, continue it going, run the offense you know, and to get the score at the end. I'm intrigued that there's a train behind me going around, so you can hear it in the background. But it's not as intriguing as we have it right here. And as you can see, the train just going off in the distance. As we see both teams are getting ready to come to the line now. What does this next point hold for us? Will it be a hold from the Crazy Dogs, or will it be a break from PlatZHirsch? Only they can tell. Hand is raised. Disc is up. And that boy ain't coming back. It's funny because you can hear players on the sidelines saying the field is short. It is pretty short, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty narrow, but you know, taking it to the brick. Again, I say this as a fan of the game. not as a player because I could not throw deep. So I have Keedle with the disc up to 64. Hillman. Crazy Dogs going back, playing with that halfway mark. Waiting for options. Throws it to Hillman. This full extension grab along the sidelines. Fake a hammer, makes a throw along the boundary. And the Crazy Dogs are in the red zone looking for a score here. And it's taken away right from the grass. PlatZHirsch looking for options. Throwing to space in their end zone. They've got looking for cuts. They're going to get cuts. They're looking for deeps. They're going to get up lines instead. PlatZHirsch. And it's just a little bit of a forced throw there. Missing it from, as you can see, 34 Kelsley. Crazy Dogs with the disc about halfway point. Oh, and it's another D. Kelsley, after the drop disc, gets a D back for PlatZHirsch. PlatZHirsch playing along the halfway mark, trying to get something started, trying to get a break. And it's a layout D again by number 33, Aaron Riedel. The Crazy Dogs are on offense, looking for a hold. Halfway mark. Some dribbling here. And that is a score for the Crazy Dogs. Number 64, Eatman, catching the disc from number 8, David Hilsler, to go up 9-8 in this tight game we have. So we see here just facilitation, layout D, throwing his body on the line. And then continuing on for the score deep. Cheeky throw for a cheeky score. And the Crazy Dogs are excited to see that one. So you can see here too, when it's really picking up, it's giving a nice breeze out here, you know, making it feel a little bit cooler than usual. Maybe taking a degree or two off. PlatZHirsch with the disc. Right through the fingertips and right into the hands of the Crazy Dogs, and there's a timeout called. Crazy Dogs call the timeout to see maybe if they can get the break.
Connor. Yes, Connor. Have you signed up to the Ulti TV Patreon yet? No, not yet. Why? Well, you best get on it before London Invite. They've got 16 of the best men's and women's teams from around Europe, and it's the last stop before Worlds. And it's only $3.50 a month. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, I'll get on it late. It's on the right tab for you there as well.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ultimate TV, the best in the world.
We're back in here, folks. Crazy Dogs coming after the timeout, trying to see if they can get a break. And they've got the disc in prime position. And it's a hammer. Don't know where the hammer is going. And they turn the disc. PlatZHirsch getting the disc back for the hold, but not in prime condition. PlatZHirsch disc in, chucking it deep. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. He's got it right on the goal line. And it's a travel called, folks, on the throw back at the goal line. So a little bit of play happened before. And I think we're gonna send it all the way back. I'll let you be the judge of that one too. I couldn't really get a clear look. But it don't matter, again, what I think. We're just out here having fun. So once everybody gets back into their positions, we're gonna resume play. And PlatZHirsch coming out in a host stack. And it's a foot block by the Crazy Dogs. Getting it in prime condition on their side, opponent's side of the field. Dogs instructing, trying to get something. Throwing it back, fakes a hammer, makes a pass. They're waiting too. What they're gonna do? Crazy Dogs right on the line, inching in, trying to get to the cone, have to pull it out. Still in the red zone though, however. And that's a high around, and it's right out of the grasp. It just floated a little too much for the Crazy Dogs defender, and it looks like it's going up. PlatZHirsch, box out, and he still caught it. What? Oscar Weber with the determination right there to clean that up and give his team a chance to put it in. This is a point if I've ever seen one, guys. And that is a hold for PlatZHirsch right there. And what a point that was. I mean, goodness gracious. Everything happened there. It was concentrations. You had layouts. You had some hammers, some turns. What else could you want? But in the end, PlatZHirsch holding 9-9. As you see here, just out of the grass right there of number 57, Zerozel. And then number 1, Weber, just having the ability to clean up and the patience to throw it to Bageston. Who then's going to get the assist? And of course, great sportsmanship by both teams after the point too to check on and make sure everybody's okay. We've got a game here with 59 minutes gone so far. And I'm loving it. PlatZHirsch chucking it deep downfield. This is here the Crazy Dogs around the brick mark, moving it up the field to halfway. A lot of talk from the sidelines, trying to make sure everything's all right. Eatman with the disc. And they're right on the goal line. It's a toe tap away. Back to Eatman. And swinging it across the line. Making it look easy, but we know it's not. And that's a hold for the Crazy Dogs, going up 10-9 in the quarterfinals of the Open Division. And what's fascinating too is just starting from one side of the field, the right cone, moving it all the way to that side, the left side, and scoring on the left cone. Who would have thought of that? Maybe that's a new philosophy I'm not aware of. I don't know. All I know is chuck it deep. But that's what we're here for. See the best out of the Swiss competitors, and that's what we're getting right now. Game 3 of 6 today. Please stay tuned in. Again, where else could you go? It's Saturday. We know you want to watch some frizz. And the Crazy Dogs throw a pull deep in the end zone. Bastian with the disc. Begum throws it. Begum throws it to Bastian. It's tight defense from the Crazy Dogs right now as well, too. Bastian back with the disc. Throws it up. PlatZHirsch halfway across the line. Chuck it deep. Bastian all over the field. Everywhere at once. Magician for the score. Quinn Bastian having himself a game today, tying it up 10-10 for PlatZHirsch. Again, I cannot keep reiterating. We're being treated to some royalty in this game today. It's everything you need. It's close. Passes back. Back-to-back passes. Quinn Bastian just says, you know what? I'm just going to go deep myself. I'm going to get that score. And what does he do? That. Beautiful Nyon this weekend. Sun is shining. Wind's picking up. Not a cloud in the sky, and the mountains in the distance. What else could you want? I think I might even see the Alps myself. And the Crazy Dogs catching it in the end zone. Right by the brick mark. Wind's picking up here. Let's see if they can use that to their advantage. Or if PlatZHirsch can use that to their advantage. And that's up. And that's out of the bag. PlatZHirsch with an opportunity to see if they can get a break chance. And they're also working downwind as well, too. You see here Crazy Dog off defenders, talking to their sideline, saying, get engaged. We need this talk. And it's super important to get that communication on the sideline. It can really get into the opponent's heads, make them throw some decisions that they wouldn't have to throw otherwise, get the pressure on. And it looks like the disc is in. But it don't matter. He's ripping it down deep like a blade, and it's caught. Kessley just throws it casually, and that's a PlatZHirsch break. 11-10. The first break of the second half, coming from a chuck down field, and then just an easy breezy lemon squeezy catch in the end zone to take the break. And for PlatZHirsch, that's exactly what you want. You want a break. You want to have some separation going. As we're continuing on, the clock is ticking. We're at the 65th minute. We're rolling. And we're back. The disc is up. It is in. Crazy Dogs starting in the similar position, wanting to get a hold to right the ship. It's 11-10. PlatZHirsch has found some momentum as well, too. They're going to capitalize on that. And what a game of tails. We've had many lead changes. And it's up deep. And it's caught for the Crazy Dogs, tying the score 11-11, getting the hold, and now their defense is going to look to see if they can get a break to get back on track. Excuse me. And what I do want to mention as well, folks, as we get to the 66th minute of the game, yes, the rules say that this game goes to 90 minutes, so we expect there. It may not go that long, but just in case, you know, for everybody's information and for viewers at home, as well as myself, it helps. I got a book of all the rules and everything like that, and then also Flo from the previous games is here explaining some things to me, so shouts out there. Shouts out to the production crew. We got Milan on the cam 1. It was cam 2, excuse me, cam 2. And then we got Jack on cam 1, bring you beautiful pictures, beautiful moving videos and pictures and all that stuff like that, and allows me to talk to everybody. So I love that. So you see here, I'm living life. I'm having fun. With a lot of momentum built up in this point too, you can see both teams discussing, as I say before, their agendas for this next point, because this is all points are important, but this point's super important right now. Will PlatZHirsch hold to go up 12-11, or the Crazy Dogs break to go up 12-11? Only they will decide. I'm just here to tell it to you straight up, as Baysten has the disc and throws it straight to the cam 2. Kesley throws it in the middle. It's going up. The wind's picking up right here, too. You got to have a little bit more snap on your throws. Baysten in the back, right by the end zone line. And it's just high. A rare mistake from Baysten to Kesley. But the Crazy Dogs don't care about all that. They're going to take what they can get, and they have to start all the way back from their own cone and work it to the red zone. We got a joke. It's not the red zone, it's the yellow zone, but they're looking for it anyway. And that's Bruno Rose catching the disc deep. Throwing it to Riza. Communication from these sidelines from PlatZHirsch defenders. Crazy Dogs calling a travel. Travel accepted. Violation called. Violation accepted. But will access be denied? You tell me. Crazy Dogs looking. Oh! Baysten almost getting there, but not quick enough. Crazy Dogs still in retention. And they're throwing it in the back. And it's caught, and it's a sky, and it's a punch celebration from the Crazy Dogs. Number 96, Ramon Klaus getting the score and tying 11, or actually no, excuse me, 12-11, Crazy Dogs. Wow, that's a break. You see here too, an incredible grab by the Crazy Dogs, close by Baysten. But close only counts on horseshoes, and Klaus is there anyway to grab the snag. That's 3 skies. We're making skyscrapers out of here with all these goal catches. It's amazing. Sideline players throwing waters, getting the players on the field hydration, motivational speeches, anything you can pull from your grasp. You're seeing it right here, right now, 70th minute, 12-11. And that pull is coming back in. Crazy Dogs with a crazy pull. PlatZHirsch starting. Oh! Excuse my volume level there, guys. I was just seeing it live. It looked like a layout D and then a catch. And PlatZHirsch will take it however they get it, and they continue on. And it looks like there's a foul call. So you can see right here, through the replay, clip, catch, right place, right time. Violation, stall coming in at 1. Looks like it's coming in at 3 now. Nice splish splash cut right there from PlatZHirsch. PlatZHirsch looking for something. They're getting it. Number 50, Marlo Guriza. There's a pick call. And folks, as you might see on the field too, there's 2 number 50s for PlatZHirsch. The one that we called earlier is correct. That's Marlo Gria. And there's number 50 also, Philip Aum, in the cutter set in the back closest to the camera on the left. They're looking for something, PlatZHirsch, and they get something. But can they turn that something into a score? We're jacked up right now. Catches. Throws it. Successful. 12-12. That's a hold from PlatZHirsch. Get a hold to make it 12-12. I know I just said it, but folks, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what we saw earlier with the run-through D catch to continue the point for PlatZHirsch. Both teams are not giving it up right now. We're in the 73rd minute, and they're not pulling away. Again, there's so many words you can say to describe kind of what we're seeing right now, and I'm using all of them in my vocabulary. But it's well-deserved. Both teams giving it all they got, utilizing everything right now. Disc is up. We hear some dogs in the background. Crazy dogs, actually some woofing. He was looking deep, but he throws it check down. Crazy dogs utilizing the spaces that they have to move the disc up the field. Some would say that's the game of Frisbee. I would say, yeah. Idman with the disc. Throwing it across the field. Kesley right on it, not enough. Crazy Dog still going, not across halfway yet. Trying to find halfway yet. They are now halfway. They are now in the red zone, and they have now scored. As calmly as you can say that. 13-12. Crazy Dogs going nuts out here. And I'm telling you, I'm just losing. I don't know any words I can say. I mean, this has been a spectacle of sorts. A match, some would say. Right now, it's well. This is it. This is the moment for somebody. Who is it going to be? PlatZHirsch? Crazy Dogs won? They haven't won yet. The 1 stands for the first team. But let's see. So much focus. So much anticipation. you can just feel the energy in the air as they're sitting there doing nothing. It's because their minds are focused. Crazy Dogs chucking it downfield. La Bamba. PlatZHirsch in the end zone. And it's a concentrated catch again. They're just there when they need to be, PlatZHirsch, and that saves the drive so far. And a miscommunication anyway as they turn the disc. Crazy Dogs are looking to convert here, see if they can get a break to go up 12-14 and a much needed point for both teams as we close on the 76th minute. They're waiting. Dickel. Both teams trying not to make a mistake. Nobody's trying to get a ground on each other as they work tirelessly. They're going, it's Rolf Dickel. Still there. Bajan on him. And that's a throw away from the Crazy Dogs. And PlatZHirsch get a travel call. Sending it back. Doesn't matter, it's going right back to the same space as we start play. Both teams chucking it deep. If you saw what I saw, folks, he spun around, checks it deep, has a teammate down the field. Guzmán looking for the disc. Bang. They just as you can see here too, I'm just trying to listen and see what they're saying. Great sportsmanship to come to a resolution as well too. Again, you can see players getting passionate about the calls too. They play each other a lot, they know each other. As we heard from Julius Steiner, one of our co-commentators earlier, but that's not going to allow the stop play. And it's here, just to reiterate, it's the 79th minute. We have 90 minutes into the game, or 90 minutes of game time, so we're coming down to the wire as well. Bing looking. Bajan catches for the score, and that's 13's all. PlatZHirsch getting the score again. Maybe having some luck with them and some catches and some positioning, but again, luck can only carry you so far. You got to stick to your fundamentals, and that's what they're doing as well. As we see here, close game. I'm just happy to be here, honestly, as we all are. See some tanning going on the sideline. Some babies. Hello, babies. With some parents as well, too. She's picking up the pitch right now. Maybe doing some gardening. They're doing some thinking, pondering. And they're doing some throwing. And they've thrown it well because it goes up. The pull is deep and it stays inbounds and it rolls right through the side. And for PlatZHirsch, that's what you need. A great pull to start the point off. Takes it to the front cone. And the Crazy Dogs have some work to do. But as you can tell before, and as I've been saying it all day, they were in Cal territory. Crazy Dogs looking open. Hammy. Crazy Dogs go halfway, but it doesn't matter. PlatZHirsch getting the D. I was about to say you got to catch your Ds there, but that time it worked out for him. PlatZHirsch on this side halfway, trying to get a break. Cross field. Kessler. It's a strong catch by Guzmán. Guzmán's looking, trying to find an option somewhere. And it looks like a stall is called, but it looks like a foul too. See here, number 47, Patrick Mender's trying to explain his position. Sebastian Guzmán is trying to explain contact, maybe. I believe the call is a contact foul. I can only hear what you guys can hear from the mics. And as you can see now, too, with the calls getting a little bit longer than usual, just because it means so much, every possession, every point, so you want to make sure you get everything right. But they do also have to worry about the clock here. We're at the 83rd minute, only 7 minutes left to play. Tied 13-13. Maybe we can get a universe point within a galaxy point, but we'll worry about that later. PlatZHirsch. Oh! And it looks like just the intimidation D from number 64, Itman, got just enough for them, and it's an injury call on the field as well, too. You see Patrick Mender coming off the field. Hope everything's okay. But as you see in the replay, disc was just too thrown, a little bit short. Looks like Simon Itman did just enough to kind of put enough pressure on the PlatZHirsch receiver. Crazy Dogs got some working to do to get it up the field. And it's another run through D by Kessler. Kessler is excited. He's running through the back. Can they see him? He's still back there. It doesn't. Oh. And almost another one too, but a throwaway from PlatZHirsch to make the Crazy Dogs work up the field again. They're still trying to get their defense set. Legs are tired. People are fatigued. It's hot. You've been playing for 80. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's still a snag at the air. PlatZHirsch, they're exchanging blows back to back. Another foul called, it looks like. No, actually, no, I lied. It is a timeout called and a smart decision as well, too. 13-13, 85th minute. Time is running out. Legs are running out. Stamina's running out. What holds in store for what we have next?
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches, and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ultimate TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
our
our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
And another great video from our Ulti TV personnel. We see both teams getting ready to go. Highlights, replays up the wazoo, coming at you. Yes, that did rhyme. And we're getting ready to PlatZHirsch setting up in their offensive set. Crazy Dogs about to get ready to go. Set up in their defensive set. What happens? Still waiting. Still waiting. And we're off. Guzmán throws it. Guzmán back with the disc. They're waiting. Garnier. And it's a turn from PlatZHirsch. Maybe a high stall throw. Mines are getting tired too. It's hot. It's been a long point. It's been a grind point. Crazy Dogs come back around halfway point. Klaus goes to Riedel. Riedel back to Klaus. And it's a snag and a half to keep the drive alive at the halfway point for the Crazy Dogs. And it's just out the reach of Ramon Klaus. Back to PlatZHirsch. Trying to see if they can get a break here. It's the 88th minute. And it's a turn from PlatZHirsch back to the Crazy Dogs. A long point gets even longer now. As you can see here, players are getting into it. Sidelines are getting into it, as they have been all game. They expect nothing else. And it looks like there's a foul call. It might be a strip. Actually, no, I take it back. It might have been, I think it's a foul, saying that he ran into a space before he got there, which inhibited his run. But that's all me just making that up with hand gestures, I think. As we see, a long point gets even longer, too. It's been about 6 minutes in the running. As we're approaching the 90th minute, tied 13s. Maybe even seeing if it's a strip. Baby on the pitch. Disc is in, and it's thrown. And who else but the spectacular for Ramon Klaus to score the point. Crazy Dogs hold 14-13. And right here, we're at the 90th minute too. Looks like the count should be coming any second now as well. So we wait here, what else is in store? Just taking in the atmosphere. Trying to imagine what possibly we could see that could top this. For the Crazy Dogs, they're gonna want the D to put it away. Make it 15-13 for PlatZHirsch. They're gonna want to punch in 14-14, go to Universe Point. Again, if we had a Galaxy and a Universe Point, that'd be crazy. But we'll see after this point if that can happen or not. It's a Crazy Dog spins, throws. Caused some difficulties right there for PlatZHirsch. PlatZHirsch trying to get it. Oh, there's a quick grab. Bajan throws it deep. It looks like it's staying in the air. And it's right over the top. And it's a foul call. Again, I'm being quiet as well, so that way maybe we can hear kind of what's going on as they discuss. So as we can see in the replay here, Bajan chucking it deep. Lölgen. It looks like there was a travel called anyway. So the travel call takes it all the way back. We are ready. Bajan with the disc in. Those are to Oscar Weber. Chucks it deep, looking for Bajan again, as we always have. And that's a score, 14-14 PlatZHirsch. And you know what time that means. You know what it's coming to. It's a Universe Point in the Open Division quarterfinals. Crazy Dogs, PlatZHirsch. What else could you want? We had a Galaxy Point, now a Universe Point. It doesn't get much better than this. I've been glad to be here with you all the way through. Glad you're rocking here with us too. Who will come out on top to make it to the semis? And as we see with that too, we will be streaming the semis tomorrow as well. So tune in with us to continue flowing, continue rocking out, continue having fun. I know I am. Hands up from the Crazy Dogs. PlatZHirsch getting their final adjustment in. Whoever scores this point wins the game, goes to the semis. Crazy Dogs around the end zone. throws it, fakes it, catches it. Just too high. Is anybody there? No, they're not. PlatZHirsch with the turn. And field position almost outside of the red zone. Who is there? Oh my gosh! Ramon Klaus diving. Shoulder length bid to save it. Crazy Dog still there. Oh! And it's a bid! And I think he's going to call a foul. Looks like there was some contact through the remainder of the catch. Oh my gosh, look at that. I know earlier I said shoulder length, but I meant shoulder height bid. You can't get any better than that. Putting your body on the line for the last point, the universe point, giving your team a chance. As you can see right here, the foul call as well. So now they're discussing that the foul was called. And the disc is in. Getting last point. 97 minutes. Who wants it? Crazy Dogs are working it up, trying to get. Looks like there was a foul called. It's an injury call. Again, always hope that he's okay. Players on both sidelines clapping. Again, for the love of the sport. And we're back in with the Crazy Dogs. Looking, searching, patrolling. Finds an answer. There's no mark. Again, legs are tired. So you see players are just ready to get the game going. They want to see what the outcome's coming. The rules are the rules. Looks like we're taking it back maybe with a travel call as both teams are getting set up. Again, I'm just watching it unfold as you guys are at home too. Just gets up. Ramon Klaus is wide open. Keslet. And a snagging grab to keep the point alive. So we see no rounds, only insides. Crazy Dogs within the red zone, and that's a throw. And it's a pick called though, so you got to take it back. Uncontested. Suspiciously open, as we like to say there. Scanning the view. What is open? What is there? Crazy Dogs working the red zone. Not forcing anything, trying to find where the holes are, any windows they can have. Being chilly with the disc. Looking around, a switch by PlatZHirsch. Crazy Dogs, can they punch it in? trying hard. Players leaping everywhere, giving up their bodies, trying to have a chance to win, to go to the semifinals here at the Swiss Championships. They're working, they're throwing. And it's a D by PlatZHirsch. A rare mistake from Ramon Klaus to give the disc right back to PlatZHirsch. And could this be their lifeline? Could this be what they're looking for right now? Players are tired. Minds are tired. Bodies are tired. But their hearts aren't. Looks like we have a foul here too. Maybe an encroachment of space. It looks like there's an injury called as well for number 33, Aaron Riedel. To see a turn in favorable position for the Crazy Dogs. They pick it up immediately, seeing if they can get a mark here. And another travel called. Idman with the disc. Klaus. Back to Idman. Right on the goal line. Trying to punch it in. Score the game-winning point. Not in, but it's in now. Klaus to Idman. Idman with the score again, and that is the game. The Crazy Dogs pull it out at the last minute to win 15-14. What a game from both teams. PlatZHirsch giving it all they got right from the beginning, climbing back again, and continuing to push. Crazy Dogs staying within it. Both teams not allowing, honestly, especially in the second half, anybody to pull away, and it had to come down all the way to 102 minutes for us to get a conclusion to this game. And what a game that was. As we said before, they've met before. They know each other, but the passion and the excitement is still there. And oh my goodness, what a game we just witnessed. I'm so glad to be here with you folks. Again, my name is Corey Sostre. It's been a pleasure. And tune in because we have a great matchup coming in soon with Wicked versus Medusa, as we saw before earlier. So tune into that. It looks like it's going to start around 3:45. And again, if you don't want to do that and you want to go to France, maybe on a trip, go check out our French championships as well. But again, I'm Corey Sostre. It's been a pleasure here at the Swiss Championships, and tune in for the next match.
Welcome to the machine.